Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. This is going to be a predictions video for March, which we are also starting this month off with Venus retrograde, which is crazy. It's gonna be one for the books. That's for sure. And then on the 15th, we are going into Mercury retrograde. So there's that. And then eclipse season is on its way. It is on its way. So we've got a lot of things happening right now. And yeah, anything you might need from me will be in the description box below. And including a link to my Wizio for private readings. I just took off one of the options, so I've got 4 right now. And my newer offering is a birth chart reading. I read Vedic, so Eastern astrology, and then that comes with a 12-house spread with my deck, my tarot. So, anywho, let's get right into it, because I'm already feeling super warm. So I'm fired up right now. Let's do one more shuffle. What is the overall energy for the month of March for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements? What is the overall energy for the month of March? What is the overall energy? Well, there we go. Failure and love. Regret is at the bottom. I feel like I should probably take this. I know that I cannot change the past. Wow. All right. It's a good start to a read, I guess. Failure says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Absolutely. I personally agree with that. Love says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That love frequency is a very beautiful state of being, I should say. Heavy on relationships, maybe relationships within yourself. Like, I know a lot of you are single. Not all of you, of course, but like, I know a lot of you are. So maybe this retrograde is going to be one that helps you clear out some stuff within your relationship with yourself, which is a beautiful thing. Which reminds me, I am doing a online workshop. It's shadow work for beginners. So if you've never done shadow work, you have some sort of interest in it, I'd love to have you. There's only a certain amount of spots that I'm going to be taking and all that stuff. So I'm going to be posting about that on the post tab, because they changed it from community to post. Ridiculous, I know. So regardless, let's get right into it. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. All right, so what can we expect for the month of March for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements? What can we expect from the month of March? Can you give me a little bit more information? Knight of Swords. Needing to take action on something that's coming back around to you. Like you need to make a decision and then like stick with that decision. 10 of coins, 6 of coins. Could have something to do with your household or just like your foundation. Knowing like, not knowing, figuring out whether or not you want to give to somebody or something. Like giving energy doesn't have to be, you know, monetary. What else? What else? Knight of Wands. Leading with passion. Conviction. Queen of Coins. I did see her twice at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. I'll take one more card, actually. The Empress. All right. I could be talking to the females. Otherwise, you know, obviously there's no, not obviously, there is no gender specifics in tarot. I certainly, like, everybody's welcome here. I mean, one could argue that the knights are all men. I mean, that's kind of sexist. I feel like the knights are just knights. They don't really have gender. There's a lot of coin, like earth energy here, so it feels like your energy this month will be more grounded, but also, how can I put it? Like more in a flow state, more of like in a state of presence, of ease. We need to take care of this, and we need to take care of that. I'm almost wondering if you're putting more of your focus on finances and like setting yourself up for the rest of the year. Could be some of you, that could be quite a few of you. Maybe you and your partner are talking about this. Because the Empress, the Emperor and the Empress are their counterparts. They're typically married, right? The queens and the kings are, they're looking for their match, and then they find, right, their match, and then, you know, they go through the process of becoming Empress and Emperor. That makes sense. So you've got Queen, you've got two knights, you've got Queen and Empress. So I was wondering if you start the month off needing to take action towards a situation, something that's been probably kind of annoying, to take care of like something in terms of like foundation and something about the home. I'm not entirely sure what that might mean for you. You know your situation best, and whether or not you want to give to it. Like, is it a good idea to give? And like, if I do, how do I do that? With the Knight of Wands, though, this feels like you're moving with passion and like motivation. Even like a sense of creativity. Maybe you're creating something that you're like really excited to launch and pursue. Queen of Coins also is somebody that pursues creative endeavors. She owns her own business, just like the King of Coins, right? It's not just the kings that do it, it's also the queens. You have 6, 8, and 10 here as your numbers. But then the Empress, the only major here is a 3. So 3 could be a significant number. I'm getting like 3 and 8, like as dates. 3rd, 23rd, 13th, 8th, 18th, 28th. 3 is significant for somebody. Also 333. I don't know why I said that. I saw 6 and thinking like 333, but that would be 9, Amanda. Can you do math? Pretty sure you can do math. Up over here, I think it has to do with like the cards that came out from the oracle. So failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Somebody might be circling back, maybe to apologize to you. Interesting. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. No, none of us can change the past. None of us really can change much of anything that just like happens. But we can commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. There is good in everything, just like there is a little bit of bad in everything, right? Important to see both so you can find balance instead of just focusing on only one, right? Because if you only focus on one, that's more of an extreme. You're not really finding balance there. There's also this sense of like tending to your home, tending to like a garden of sorts, whatever that garden is, something that you've been growing. Does not have to be a plant. Something that you've been growing. Oh, there goes my crystal. It always scares me when that happens. With the Eight of Cups, though, it kind of feels as if like you need to emotionally detach from something, like the situation or a person, because you also have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is standing your ground, protecting yourself, understanding your boundaries, understanding your worth, and not budging on that, which is a really good thing. And that, I can't say I'm surprised because Queen of Coins and the Empress, they embody those things, right? They know they've worked really hard for what they have, and they're grateful for it. When you emotionally detach, you can separate yourself from the thing or the person or the situation itself, and you can move forward into more of a space of feeling contentment. I think that's where these two are coming out and the reason for that. But I feel like you are embodying this love frequency, like this love frequency of like self. You may even be radiating your light pretty big this month. Big, I don't know if that's the word. Strongly. Like what's the word that would replace big? I don't even know at this point. Wow, 2 7s, the 7 of Cups was behind that. Interesting. Okay. Let's shuffle up and get another spread here because that's what I do for this one. I think we can honestly say that money is growing this month. There was a lot of coins in that spread. So I don't think I need to do a career and finance spread for you. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, especially if you've been working on a project, something you're about to launch, offer. I know a lot of you are entrepreneurs, business owners, a lot of that. So I think that things are finally starting to move. I mean, Mars just went direct 6 days ago. So this past Sunday. So I feel pretty good about you moving forward, and like hopefully you learned the lessons that you needed to learn during that retrograde, because they're about introspection, like really looking at certain themes, certain specifics that maybe you weren't really thinking about before, or you weren't really working on or focused on. it just brings your awareness and your attention there. That's really all it is. Not meant to be, you know, it's not meant to be bad. Especially when you can reframe the experience. Like, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you in your favor. There shouldn't be any reason that we are stuck in the pattern of, why is this happening to me? That's where victim mentality loves to live. When you can look at it objectively and with grace and a loving heart, then you can find it easier to experience things and to find the lessons in each experience. If you don't know what I mean by any of that, then, well, let it just sit in your mind. Apply it how it might make sense for you, and maybe it dawns on you. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to you later down the line. I don't know. All right, let's do love. Love and relationships. Like I said, there's a Venus retrograde that just started. So I want to know little bits and pieces about that. So what is the overall energy for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements in terms of this Venus retrograde? What can they expect? Messages. Yeah, I feel really, really warm. So I don't know if you guys are like excited about the warmth coming through. Indecision and forgiveness. Oh boy. Well then. All right. It feels like spring is starting to spring. So it's starting to get warmer where I am. Indecision says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I think that somebody's trying to come back. Usually what happens, especially since we'll have Mercury retrograding as well. So be on the lookout. Mercury retrograde is famous for exes coming back. So, I mean, not all of you will experience that, but it is what it is. Okay. We're doing our best. What's going on during this Venus retrograde? Can you give me more messages, please? I've been loving this deck lately. It actually has inspired me to get a couple more like it. So hopefully we'll have some new decks on the channel. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What else? It's really carefully picking the right cards. Do I need to shuffle again? Shuffle. I guess this would be the time to remind you to like, share, subscribe to the channel, because the likes never match the views on my videos. And that's weird. Why would you watch a video and not, at the very least, like it for, I mean, it's free. You don't, doesn't cost anything to like a video. Honeymoon and date nights. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Date night, get ready to be wined and dined. All right. You could be meeting somebody and doing like a bit of like dates. Obviously we have date night, but like maybe you're not sure if you're ready to go back onto the market, like actually date and do those kinds of things. You could also get invited or go to a wedding. This could be your friend's wedding. Maybe this is this person's wedding. It could be like you know, just out of the blue. Maybe you meet somebody for the first time and you hit it off really, really well, surprisingly. And they invite you to a wedding, or you invite them to a wedding, whatever it is. It could also be just like a celebration of love in general. Maybe a couple is celebrating an anniversary. They're doing a party. Doesn't have to be a literal wedding, okay? Just throwing that out there. There's always possibilities to these things. But with forgiveness, you might have been harboring resentment from your past experiences, past relationships. And I'm not here to judge you. Absolutely not here to judge you at all. Okay, so I'm reading from the cards. I'm reading the energy here. But if that is you, forgiveness is really important, right? If you're going to go back out there, you got to forgive yourself for whatever did happen previously. Does not mean it's going to happen again. Brand new person, brand new experience. And remind yourself, like, if you get a sniff or a red flag, you're out. You're so out. You're ready to walk away, okay? But you might be really surprised, right? Let's get some tarot on it. Show me some tarot here. Seven of Swords. Okay. Really overthinking the potential of somebody hurting you. I get it. Nine of Wands. Eee. Six of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. Lovers. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to separate these two cards, and I want to pull some on those. And then these, you got two twos. So 2nd or 22nd of this month could be pretty significant. I want to pull Queen of Coins at the bottom. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords and Nine of Wands. Tell me more about these two cards. Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands. It's like you may not be ready to, like, I don't know if I should say ready. No one's ever really ready for anything. I don't know if maybe the pain is still like lingering, but maybe perhaps you are ready. You're like very well aware of the pain and the past. Chariot, yeah, you want to move forward. Cancer. And then the Hangman is at the bottom. You really want to move forward and change your perspective, change this aspect of you that feels so very stagnant and like redundant. Like, I almost wonder if you're sick of your own thought patterns and your own indecision about your own life. Yeah, because Six of Cups is behind that too. I'm going to take it because it makes sense to me. Listen, this is not going to be for every single person. I am only one messenger, okay? This feels like you are finally moving forward from your past. And you're determined to let go and surrender of the past things that you've experienced. Every new person is a new experience. Maybe that's something that you've been telling yourself or you need to tell yourself. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, the Lovers. This feels like somebody who's supposed to be in your life. Somebody who will understand your love for certain things. Like maybe you're both into space. I've always loved this card. I got to show you it. So there's two like flying cups up in space, and they're both looking at it, admiring it, like letting it go into the universe. Ooh, Something about like you're going to go to a festival and you're going to let go of something like a balloon of some sort, something that floats. That's neat. That's cute. Oh, that's also kind of romantic. We have 2 6s here as well. So maybe 6 or 16. 26. Maybe in 26 days, something is happening. With the lovers here as well, Gemini energy, it feels really aligned. It's like 2 souls really truly meeting each other and finding this deep understanding and then recognizing one another. I like this. With the 2 of Wands here is also like planning and strategy, like really thinking about like what you want to do to expand and move forward, because 2 goes to the 3 and that's all about expansion. So it's like you're thinking about where you want to go from here. So maybe you meet each other and you're like, wow, this is powerful. This is great. And then you want to move forward and then you actually discuss that with this person. This could be like a brand new experience for you where like you've never done that with a person, which I just want to let you know that you absolutely deserve to have those conversations with someone. That is normal. That is a good thing. Wow. Okay. Can you tell me more about this person? Can you tell me more about this person that Capricorn will deal with or be meeting? Tell me more. And then I'll take it right out of, not take it out, but we'll finish this up. Ooh, sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. This is really just giving sexual exploration. So maybe this person is open-minded. You interpret that however you'd like. I am not here to judge. What is this card? Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Yeah, literally, like, verbalize it. Verbalize it. One more card. Maybe this person is a manifester. Maybe they've literally done this to, they envisioned you. Oh. Can I have one more card? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Caution was just at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to stop here. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay. Get to know this person. Get to know this person. Okay. The process in which we learn someone is probably the most exciting part of relationships or of relations in general. So don't rush that process. Really get to know somebody. Take it slow if you need to, especially if you are somebody that has had a hard time in relationships in general or just like traumas and things. Being cautious is good, but don't be defensive. Don't block yourself off. So I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Don't block yourself. Forgive yourself for the past. Move forward with loving eyes, with grace, with patience. Okay? That is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a really great month. And yeah, if you want to come to my Shadow Work for Beginners workshop, I would love to have you. I might even put the information in the description box below as well as in the post section. So yeah, until next time, know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. Bye, Capricorns.